What's up, world? It's your girl, Kristen Che'Rei, and I'm up here rocking with my boy, DJ Malone at Chicago 77.3. Let's get it.
We lit live. This is WBBC Chicago. Yeah. 77.3, your hottest digital station. Now
in digital HD sound.
What's going on, people? It's the one and only DJ Malone, man. Chicago 77.3, the best place to be at on any day, really. How you guys doing? I'm doing good and highly favored, and hope you're doing lovely on this rainy, crazy day. It's Houston. Can we please figure out what weather we're going to be in, and can we just stay there? Right. If we're going to be cold, let's be cold. If we're going to be hot, let's be hot. If I don't want it to rain, but we need to figure out what we need to do. Like, this is the most bipolar it's ever been. I don't know if I need to be wearing shorts with a raincoat or like, I don't know. It's just, we don't know, man. But we got greatness into the building, man. And I'm really happy for this lovely lady that's into the building with me, because it takes work and dedication, man. Anybody that think you can just wake up and do this, and you say, hey, you're going to get on tomorrow, the next, either you had to have a bag or some very powerful people behind you.
Facts.
I really want to say this, man. This lady is really, when I say a grind, like, she grinds and she goes out, and she doesn't just, politic with just, artists, but DJs and promoters and people who just all around city. So you haven't seen her, then you haven't been working yourself. I can guarantee you that. If you haven't, if you don't know who she is, then you don't work. Period. So with all that being said, man, let's go ahead and go introduce yourself real quick, man.
What's up, world? It's your girl, Kristen Che'Rei, a.k.a. KC.
Hey, Kristen Che'Rei is in the building, man. What's going on?
Shit, a whole lot of work. A whole lot of music, whole lot of everything.
There's a whole lot of everything,
a whole
man.
lot of grinding. Yeah, same old same.
Hey, man, I really do appreciate you stopping by and being here with me.
For sure. Man. I was like, ooh, like you was talking about the bipolar weather. I'm like, yeah, it is. It is coming down pretty hard outside. And I was like, geez, when did it even start raining? I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. I got to come tap in with you. Hey, man, you've been spinning my music.
Hey, man,
I have to get here.
Hey, man. Hey, a funny story, man. I remember when we used to do the high school tours.
The high school tours,
with Wired Up. Big shout out to Wired Up, and big gotta say shout out to Damon, even though he's crazy, but
right.
Gotta say shout out to Damon.
He finna pop in.
I just seen you always had a determination from that point. Like, you're always on the grind. Where does that come from, man? Like, does that come from, like, when you were a kid? Like, where did that determination come from?
I want to say maybe the reaction and the response that I get when I go out and I do what I do. How do people treat me and how they, how they receive my music. It makes me like, ooh, like it's getting me like excited and make me want to tell everybody in the world about it.
Yeah. I hear
Pretty much.
Okay. Growing up, who's your inspiration? Like, who's you listening to?
Music-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, growing up, I was listening to Before the Kappa. I wasn't supposed to be listening to all those mixtapes. Yeah, my brother used to bring those mixtapes home, and I used to be jamming all of that. All the Michael Watts tapes, Comedian, Switch House. Basically, they used to be like freestyle tapes.
Okay.
Like mixtapes. So I think that's why I'm so cold at the mixtapes, because I grew up listening to, them rap and that, that H-Town flavor. So
where you from originally?
I'm from Houston.
And what part?
The east side.
So like Channelview,
North Shore.
Okay. I see what it is now.
Chill, baby.
I see what it is. But,
I'm from the east side. Shout out to the east.
Man, big shout out to the east though. And you know what though? When I'm from Chicago. When I first came here, Kurt Cobain was popping, and he came from the east. From
I went to school. We was the same school.
That's crazy.
We graduated from the same school.
That's crazy, man. So now tell me about North Shore and the vibe of it, man.
North Shore. It's just a a football school. Like, our football team was kicking butt. So, you know, I come from that. I come from kicking ass. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
I come from kicking ass, okay? I come from kicking ass.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, you know, they didn't play. And I was on the dance team. I was a Scarlet at North Shore. So, you know, it was really, really serious, very competitive, very fun. But, you know, them boys, they really had their heart into it, which made the whole school. Like, when they did good, the whole school felt it. So, I don't know. Being at North Shore was a dope experience. I had some, you know, dope relationships with people that I still talk to today. So,
that's what's up.
You know, it was cool.
When did you know that you wanted to do music, like, for real?
That I wanted to do it for real. Well, honestly, I didn't even know that I could do it for real. I just always did it because I like to do it and because I knew how to do it.
Okay.
But it wasn't until somebody told me that they believed in me and they was like, yeah, you can do this, and I see you doing this and I see you doing that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, really?
Yeah.
Like, I could do that. Let me see. And I started trying it and it started working. I was just like, dang. So, yeah, somebody brought it to my attention. They was like, man, you this, you that. You just everything. I love your music. I love your flow. I love your personality. They was like, man, you got a personality that, you know, that people can relate to. And I'm just like,
I would agree with you. Your personality is infectious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are very just down to earth, and like, you know, that's just from me just interacting with you, and what you see is what you get. You ain't trying to be nobody fancy or anything. It's just, hey, yo, man, I'm me, and that's the beauty part about
I'm
it.
definitely me.
So,
Thank you.
When I see you perform though, man, you go crazy on the performance. Like, it's your last one, Joe.
I'm about to go crazy tomorrow. Tomorrow, y'all, we enforce the support. It's by Houston and by Breezy, so you know it's finna to be an epic, crazy event. It's $2,500 on the line, and we turning up.
Hey.
We're pulling out all the stops. We going crazy. We going dumb. The whole squad coming out. It's just finna get real crazy tomorrow. It's gonna be real lit.
Little list is what they say. Little list.
It's gonna be lit.
So what you gonna do with the $25 if you win, man?
$2,500. Put it back in the music, like I do with all the money that I get.
That's real though. But that's one thing. One thing I will say is that you invest. You can tell that you invest. I can tell when people don't like if they put money behind it or if they have money behind it, regardless. But what? Go ahead.
It's definitely a difference between putting money into yourself or investing that money in the right places versus not. I mean, you got to invest in the look. You got to invest in the sound. You got to invest in the visuals. You have to invest in the promo material. You have to invest in the marketing to push the songs.
Yeah.
Like, it's so many different aspects, and if you want it to work, you got to push it.
Yeah.
And shoot, yeah, I spend the majority of my money goes to my music.
But see, I think you always been business savvy.
Once I started learning it, once I started learning the business, I just became I feel like I'm a forever student. I feel like I'm just so addicted to learning new stuff because I'm aware that it's so much to learn, and then it's always changing. It's always changing. It's gonna always change. It's gonna always evolve into something else. So I just feel like, you know, I be addicted to learning. Like, if this gonna make me some money, if I put some money right here, then it's going to flip and turn into some money right here. Like, I want to know how that's going to make me some money. I want to know how to run my numbers up. I want to know how to be a better performer on stage. I want to know anything. Well, I started making clothes. I wanted to know how to make clothes. I wanted to know how to make my clothes dope. Like, anything that I can polish up, I want to do it. Anything that I could possibly learn, I want to learn it.
But I think too is that I love that mentality, because you're the type of person like, hey, yo, man, don't lead me to the water and let me figure out how I can make multiple streams of the water, versus to lead me to the water and you give me the supply. And it's just, I think you're just smart.
I just understand that it don't really just work like that all the time, and I think life taught me that.
Real.
That, you know, you only gonna get out what you put in, pretty much. So I feel like, you know, I put in the right amount of work, or I put in a good amount of work, that I get, you know, I do get good results back.
Yeah. You definitely do, man.
So that's a method that's been working. Just giving it my all, giving it my everything. Like you said, I go on stage. I really be trying to do my best, and I really try to do my best with everything.
Yeah. Do you think? Now, let me ask you this: do you think you building relationship with DJs that has helped a lot?
Yes. Building relationships with DJs has put me in so many positions that have people like, oh my gosh, how did you do that?
Yeah.
Or, oh my gosh, how did you get there? And I don't mean like just relationships where it's just hi and whatever. I mean like, call me. Hey boy, what's up? I see you. Like we on like some family type stuff now. And they just, I met him last night. I know him. We locked in. Nah, I'm talking about we've been locked in for years. We done spent bread. Hey, I probably had to pull up and take you to get your tire changed or some random shit. But, building the relationships is definitely important because, it's just like, like being a person. If I'm a person, it's somebody that I like to be around, or it's somebody that I know they always, like I just know in my mind that they always have something going on. Yeah. I'm going to want to be around them. Or if they do what I do and they good at it, like I'm always want to, hey, when they call, I'm pulling up. Yeah. Just like you, like, come through. We've been locked in for how many years?
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
You tell me to pull up, I'm pulling up if I can.
Yeah.
Just like you, like, hey, you got some new music? Yeah. Like, that's what the building the relationship part, like, that's what comes from that.
Yeah. I think too, is like you said, man, it's not like, oh, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. We building together.
Yeah, we building.
And a lot of people don't realize you have to communicate with that. Building a relationship, it has to be a two-way street. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people just think, I'm an artist, you're a DJ, you're supposed to play. Yeah.
No, you're not.
No. And I think once artists get over that hump and say, hey, yo, man, like, I got to build a relationship. I can show you my phone right now. Nothing but links. But very few people say, hey, how you doing? Here goes my link if you want to check me out. Or an MP3. I can't do anything with links. I can't.
Yeah.
So I always commended you on that, man.
Thank you. Like I said, it was something I had to learn because I'm not gonna front. Like the very first time I brought my music to a DJ, I brought him. Chill Neil, go get me, but I love you. I brought him my song. It wasn't mixed and mastered. It was just half of the song. It had the beat playing. This was probably, oh my gosh, this was so many years ago. This was when Metropolis was jumping.
Oh, man.
I walked over there to the big side, real bold, and I had my music on my phone.
Okay.
And I was like, plug this up. Oh, and he was like, "What?"
You said that was
like, yeah, that was about my first lesson on what to do. I went to the studio, recorded my first song. Boy, I thought I was finna pop the next day.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He was like, "Ma'am, what is this? What is going on? How am I supposed to plug your phone up to my computer?" I'm like, "You ain't got no aux cord." I like totally oblivious. Like, it wasn't nobody just showing me, you got to do it like this. Do it like this. No, don't do that. I had to bump my head. So,
yeah.
It's like, that's why I said, it's always a learning experience. So,
it's life lessons, though.
If I would have never learned that, I probably would have still been, a lot of people would have been like, what? You can't play it like that? Well, you know what? Forget it. He hating on me, bro. Yeah. He hating on me, bro.
Yeah. and sometimes it just be like, I can't play it. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Man, it's just so much stuff. But you got to just figure out the different formulas because everybody not the same.
Yeah.
I remember for the longest, DJ Oak Cliff at K-Rose, you had to bring in a CD.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not bringing in a CD, you're just not getting played.
Yeah.
Some want USBs, but now they got it to where, you can...
airdrop.
Do the airdrop on the phone, which is, that's been pretty convenient. But from the flash drives, whatever they needed, I was just going to go get it.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure, like, if you didn't play my record, the only reason why my record wasn't going to get played is because you did not want to play that motherfucker.
I leave him no choice.
Exactly. Yeah. If you need a CD, I promise you I have a CD. If you need a flash drive, I got that. You need a wave, an MP3, whatever it is you need. You playing off YouTube, I have all of that. So if you want me to be there at 9 o'clock before everybody gets there while you setting up, I'll do that.
Hey. But that's that dedication, I'm telling you, man, because a lot of people don't have that because they have that I'm the artist type of feel. And it's like, no, man. It's like, and I'm not saying you got to kiss nobody's ass, but you do have to. There is a protocol to all this. Like, ain't no DJ that's gonna be like, okay, well, okay, you want me to play your record, and who the hell are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes, let's just be real, motherfuckers want to get paid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's $40 to spin the record in the club. You know what I'm saying? On at the strip club, it's $100.
Oh man, yeah, I've been through all that. Yep.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's just a part of it. Like, that's why it's not for everybody. Some people be like, man, I'm not dealing with all that.
Yeah.
Hey, I respect it. It's not for everybody.
I get that.
It's for me, for sure.
Hey. So for 23, man, I know we all had goals for 23. Did you reach your goals for 23?
I can say I reached my goals. Well, my short-term goals. Yeah.
Okay.
We getting ready to do a vision board party for 2024, too. So I got some new ones. I'm always trying to beat myself.
Is that hard to do?
Beat myself?
Yeah.
My expectations for myself are pretty high. I set my expectations for myself really high. But I also lock in on it. I know it might be high, but it's not like I can't do it.
Yeah.
I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can pretty much do anything.
You can.
Yeah, so I'll set some high expectations. Like, one of them was to get my numbers up and my streams up. So Bed is at 135,000 streams. That was a big goal to get those numbers up. I wanted to do more music. I wanted to have bigger features. I wanted to, be seen in front of record labels and be in the mix with A&Rs and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm doing it.
But see, the thing is that, and a lot of people don't realize, and I know because I've been knowing you, but it took time to get there. It definitely
took time.
And it's like each block, it's like, okay, I'm going up, I'm going up, I'm going up. And I don't think people realize, hey, yo, man, like, this takes time with consistency. Not time with just, I'm here 1 year and then I'm here another year. No, it has to be consistent. And especially the way that social media is now, is you're out of sight for even just a week. You're out of there, man. And it's crazy.
That's true.
It's crazy how it goes so fast now, man.
It does, but it's really like, just like the elevator we just came up, it's like levels to it. It's like the first level, the second level, the third level. It's like all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I say the bottom level is like getting your actually figuring out that you want to rap, finding your studio to record at, you know what I'm saying, perfecting your sound. The next level is, making sure all your paperwork is right and making sure you register here, register there, get all your copyrights now and get all this and that. The next level, working on your image, working on your performance, your everything. Like, it's just straight up levels to it. It is.
But one thing I will say is that you made your name a brand. And so it's like what I notice about you is you wear, like, of course, your T-shirts and everything. And I just think that's so smart to do, because it's like, okay, a lot of people want to wear the Gucci's and the Pradas and all this, but they don't support you. Why not wear your own brand to support that? You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I try to wear my stuff every day. And then I also tried to build it around to where I could, I also tried to build it around where I can have stuff that I could wear every day, or I could have something that I can give to people to have to wear every day. I want like everyday clothes, and I want that flashy. I want to put that shit on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I be rocking that shit.
But that's what you got to do.
But that was something else that I had to teach myself. I didn't come in knowing how to do that.
Well, let me ask you this: what research did you do?
A lot. A lot of Google.
A lot of Google, a lot of YouTube.
A lot of YouTube, a lot of... I done burnt a bunch of T-shirts. I done fucked them up. I done messed up some material. Oh, yeah. I done put some patches all the way up here. It's supposed to be right here. I done messed some stuff up. But when I got to be creative with it, it started,
Hey, man. Good. But you're building, man, and then you perfected. Look at that shit, man. That shit look dope as hell.
Thank you. Yeah, then I like stuff that look good. So, I always try to, like I said, I always try to do my best.
So what's your favorite color then? What's your favorite?
I have like 4 favorite colors. I love pink. I love black.
Okay.
Like when it comes to jewelry and accessories and stuff like that, I love gold, like gold member. And then I love blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very unique choices, but I like it though. I like it. I like how different it is, man. I like it. I love it.
It's like when I'm getting dressed, my favorite color is black. It's just like my favorite color of all time have to be pink.
Okay.
It's like, when it comes down to jewelry, it's like white gold. I like gold. Like, it's something about gold on this brown skin.
Yeah.
I love it. And then,
You're very coordinated
when
that
people,
way. I wish I was that coordinated.
And then, when people get to talk about their favorite colors, my favorite color blue.
But it's the coordination that goes with
I
it,
love
man.
colors. I'm colorful.
Hey, I ain't mad at that, man. Now, I know we got a couple tracks, man. I want to talk about the joint Boostin. Let's talk about that, man.
Plug in with a Boostin and beach.
So I told you this off air, when I played this, the girl was like, I like that. It's giving very much. Sugar baby. I love it. I need more of it. When you went and recorded this, how did the process, what was the mindset of it?
Well, to be honest, I was just sitting at home regular day, and my husband came up to me. He was like, "You need to make a hood song for them boosters." I was like, "For the boosters?" I just got like real big, like, "Oh, you're right. I do need to do that."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. When I get to listening to beats, like it could be so random, but when I heard that one beat, no. I did have it on I had it on like a YouTube beat. I was just scrolling through some stuff on YouTube, and then I came up with the idea of how I wanted to do it and stuff like that. And then I went and took it to Cartier at the pharmacy.
Okay.
So when I brought it to him, oh my gosh, when I take a beat to this man, and when I take an idea to this man,
he matches it.
I actually got some of it on film one day because I was just like, okay, I'm going to start recording our studio sessions from beginning to end, okay? When I brought him this idea for Boostin, and he was sitting up there making this beat, I scooted like... I had to have scooted like this close to him because he was just, and I was like losing my shit. Oh my gosh, this is so fucking hard. Like I can feel the music in my bones. Like I would literally get chills if it just sounds good. Like, and he'll be like, Casey, you crazy? And I'll be like, oh my God, that's it. Give me the headphones. I got to go record it right now.
Yeah.
And when I went in there, it took me a long time to come out of the booth. Because I'm like, everything just got to be right. And I will just listen. Sometimes I'll just listen to a song just over and over again. Like, I will obsess over it.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and listen to the song like I'm somebody else. Like, I'll go into like a third person. Like, it's not even me. It's somebody else listening to it. Like, if they heard this, how would it perceive? And then I got to listen to it again, make sure I'm bringing the energy. Because I know whatever energy that I put on the mic, that's the energy that they're going to hear.
Yeah.
So when you hear my songs and it automatically make you do this, it's because I was doing this in the studio.
Yeah.
It's because I was doing this while I was recording it. Like, that was the vibe that I was pushing. That was the energy that I was pushing on the mic while I was recording it. I was trying to give you that vibe.
Okay. I hear it.
You hear it?
Yeah. Because I know I'm not the target person that you're going for necessarily, but I do. It's a fun record.
Yeah, fun. I like to bring fun. I love to bring energy, and fun and energy. That's me.
Yeah,
that's me. That's my music. Fun. I'm gonna talk a little shit. I'm gonna say some fly stuff because I'm a fly girl.
Hey,
but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be something that make you feel good.
That make you move.
Yeah, because you got some of those musicians. When you play them, you finna play them while you pissed off. Like my music, I want you to get up. I want you to feel good. I want you to be like some. And then I like to touch subjects that people are scared to touch, like Boostin. like, it's so much stuff that goes on. Like, nobody really just touched stuff like that. Like, Boostin, are you serious? Like, when I dropped that song, they was like, are you serious? Like, it was just a random idea. It wasn't, we was watching nobody, or we was like, what I'm saying? It was just like, man, you need to do that. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Because, of course, everybody know what Boostin is.
Yeah.
We just know it. And I'm like, when I made that song and I dropped it, people was like, she a fucking genius.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
They was like, she's a fucking genius. They was like, not only is she talking about this shit, listen to how she is flowing this hoe.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, before I even left out the studio, he had a session coming in after mine.
Okay.
So when the guys, they walking in there, they was like, man, who is that? I need hey, put me on this motherfucker. Yeah. They was like, put me on here. They was like, man, sis, this, I didn't even know them, but
that's what's up.
Sis, this motherfucker jam. I'm like, shit. They do jam though.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like as soon as the beat hit, it just goes. And then the way that you're riding the beat, it's like, hey yo, man, like that flow is crazy. And it's like, oh, I could hear when like you were just in your zone on that.
Yeah. I like to zone out. I have to become one with it. That's why, there's certain producers that I'm locked in with. Like we got building that relationship with your producers and your engineers and stuff like that. It's about as important as it is building a relationship with the DJs.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's a certain chemistry. You gotta have chemistry on that track. A lot of people, they'll hear a beat and be like, all right, bet. Yeah. But you get with the right engineer that actually care about the sound and care about his sound and how his production sound leaving the studio, y'all can be in there making some magic.
And see, and I like how you touched that because a lot of people don't realize there's a difference when I can play a song and there's a difference when I'm performing, like, not performing it, but I'm breaking the song. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like just like a producer or engineer, you could tell the difference and everything. And you want to have that chemistry. You want to have both people care about a project. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, it's totally a difference when they care about it. Like you can hear it.
Yeah,
you can hear the difference. So yeah, that's definitely very, very important to me.
Okay. You want to go ahead and introduce it real quick?
What's this? This Boostin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm plugged in with a Boostin ass beach on 77.3.
Hey, man. We're going to go right back, man. Stay in tune.
Give me that. All of that stuff.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Give me this. I want some Prada. I want to eat some of this, a little bit of this. No, this is yucky. I don't like that. Hey, man, Casey, you got a banger right here, man.
Thank you. It's an L, not that. Love this. Want that. Not that. No, for real.
Give me this. I like this. I don't know about that one.
Not that one.
That's
the
so
other
much.
one. Yeah.
So is this going to be off a project or EP?
Yeah, okay. It is. I am going to drop an EP very, very soon. Maybe this summer y'all get it.
Man, that'd be dope, man.
Yeah. I actually just been working on so much music and, we're trying to just sort it all out or whatever. And, drop some freestyles here and there.
Hey. What's your... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's it. Drop some freestyles here and there. But I am working on... I got like about 4 or 5 projects I'm working on, actually.
Wow.
But it's different ones. Like, it's so crazy. We just been, it's just a blessing to be in this position and be to work this hard to get this thus far. Yeah. To be able to work with other people and other people want to work with you. So, not just my projects, by myself, joint collaborations and, stuff like that.
What's your favorite song so far?
Of mine?
Of yours.
Oh, I just asked my followers this yesterday because I am so confused. I am such a fan of my music. Do I have a favorite song of myself?
I feel like you that mad you were making a statement.
Oh my goodness, I've been performing Mad. It's been about two and a half years already. They will not let me stop performing that. I love Mad. But Mad was so petty. Like, it just bring out your inner... Yeah.
I get that.
Mad just brings out like your inner pettiness. Like that's a video right here. All I was doing was like, I was showing how like you could literally just make a motherfucker mad by just simply being you.
Yeah.
You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to specifically do nothing. You could just have just a certain vibe or the way people love you or the type of attention you get. Motherfuckers will hate on you for no fucking reason. They don't even know you. And that's what, I don't know. It didn't even take me that long to record that song. But when I took it from my personal studio to the big studio, they was like, drop it.
Yeah.
Drop this motherfucker. And I was like, oh, all right, babe. And then boom, song of the year.
Yeah, man. But see, I think that Mad is so relatable. Because a lot of people, here's the crazy part. I told people about this a couple times. You have 200 likes, but 1,500 views. Mm-hmm. Somebody's watching. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and people won't like your stuff. They won't comment. They ain't gonna say nothing, Joe. So it makes it this social media stuff even more crazier because we don't know who's in the win. Now we can tell who's in, like, who people who are hating. People are gonna hate regardless. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy how like people will just get mad off of you being you.
Mm-hmm. Especially on the blogs. Like, that's something else that we just tapped into, like, really, really tapping into the blogs and other people, like, the bigger platforms, the big, giant platforms with all those followers and viewers and stuff like that. And the real people, like, if you got all these numbers, make sure you got some haters up in there because what? They gonna hate. They gonna hate off the rip. They gonna crack jokes. They gonna they gonna do that. So, yeah, you ain't got no haters. You ain't popping for real.
Hey. But that's a true statement, though, because not everybody's gonna like it.
Yeah, that's a proven fact. And I ain't making it for the motherfuckers that don't like it.
Hey, that's what I'm
making it for the people that love it.
Let's talk about bed.
Bed.
Let's talk about how did that come about?
I don't know. It wasn't nothing that was just planned. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I'll just hear a beat. And however it make me feel, like, I base my music on how I feel. Like, however it make me feel. I don't know, I heard this beat and it just sounded so fucking sexy. And I was just like, oh, this, like, Like, who talks about having sex in the biggest bed in the world? Like, I don't know, like, where this shit comes from. I'm just like, I just want some head in the biggest fucking bed. Like,
so what bed? So what size is the bed? Like,
the bed
is it like above a king or like what? Like,
it's just got to be like 3 king size beds put together.
Now that's a big damn bed. Now,
like, just imagine. I have a. They always tell me I had a big head, but that's how I have a big brain. That's what my mama said. I have a big brain, so my imagination just goes everywhere. And I'm just like, head in the biggest bed in the world.
That's gonna feel like a museum. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, like a museum.
Hello.
Yeah, like the biggest bed. I started talking about I want to roll around. I want to do all kind of shit in the big ass bed.
And you know what? And probably still want to take up most of the damn bed. Yeah. You know how you females do. I'm literally on the edge of the bed. And
still gonna sleep on the edge of the bed.
I'm literally about to fall down. Can you please get on your side, please?
Nope. Don't matter how big the bed is.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it was just a vibe. I don't know. Like, I know if I say a beat is sexy, somebody would probably be like, what the hell? What the hell do you mean that beat was sexy? Like, the beat was sexy, man.
But it speaks to you. Yes. When something speaks to you, it speaks to you.
And so when I say, like, big ass bed, they be like, what? I'm like, they be like, Casey, what? And then it's always a question that they ask. They always be like, well, what size is the bed? And I'm like, big. Big. The biggest you can get it. The biggest you can get it.
That's a big bed.
Yeah.
You gotta have a big house for that.
And I saw Oh man, it's kind of fucked up now because of all of the stuff that's going on with him and he been having them freak parties. But I saw a post like last year of Diddy in the backyard. He was having like an all white party, and he had a giant ass bed. That was before I dropped the song, as a matter of fact. And I was like, oh hell no, I gotta hurry up and drop my damn song. He done fucking posted a clip of this big giant bed. Somebody else gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? I was like, no, I gotta hurry up and drop my song because I'm talking about the bed was huge. It was like in the backyard. It was like on exhibit, like you said, like in a museum. And I was like, that's the kind of bed I'm talking about right there. But then Cassie came out and said, you know, everything that they have been doing. So I was like, ooh.
That's why he has the big bed.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah. I mean, you know. Whatever.
Hey.
But I did see it. I promise y'all. If y'all go scroll back on his page, probably like at the beginning of 2023, it's gonna be a giant ass bed.
Big
It's
bed.
white. Yeah. It's huge.
And that's the bed you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need a room big enough for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna
Goals.
definitely some Airbnb.
Like how big is Shaq's bed? That's a tall guy.
I would think it's more wide than tall.
More wide?
Yeah.
Maybe. But I know it's big.
Yeah. I can only imagine a closet.
Right. It just has to be, you know, what's that song? House real big, car real big, something real
Big
big.
Diamond.
Get big, get big. Yeah.
Hey.
Type shit.
Okay. Well, you want to go ahead and introduce Barry real quick?
Okay, y'all. We about to get into my new single, Big Ass Bed. Y'all make sure y'all keep running this up and turn it up right now.
Run it all the way up, man. Chicago 77.3. Let go.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's what
Going
it is.
bigger. And then the year after that, we're going to be bigger than that.
Hey. You do anything for South by Southwest?
Yep. I'm official artist for South by Southwest. I'm on the site.
Hey.
Going on the website. Yeah.
Hey. Making big dreams happen. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
If you could work with anybody, who would it be at and why?
Like, as far as what?
Let's do, if you could work with a producer, who would it be?
If I could work with any producer? You know, Timberland go crazy. I'll probably have to get in there with Timberland and give me a track.
Okay.
I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
I might have to get up in there
Hey.
with Timberland. Yeah, he has some stuff that make you like, Jesus. Like, yeah, he has some stuff.
If you could perform anywhere, where would it be
If I
at?
could perform anywhere, maybe we could do the Grammys, the Super Bowl, Coachella.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking big.
Soon
big.
for the stars. That's what
Yeah, I
I'm
want
talking
to
about.
be big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that type of stuff. That's what I want to be at. That's what I want to do.
I'm not mad at that at all, Joe. I'm not.
Yeah.
As far as, you know what? Let me ask you this. What are two things you are grateful for?
Well, I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for every breath that I take. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my talents. I'm grateful for. I'm so grateful. I'm saying I pray a lot.
Yeah.
I pray a lot. This is a crazy industry. I pray before shows. I pray when I get in my car. I find myself talking to God just all the time because getting text messages, excuse me. But yeah. So when it comes to being grateful, I'm grateful to have made it this far. You know, I might not have reached all, you know, I might not have made it to the actual point where I actually just want to be off of music yet. And my ultimate goal is to just be able to live off of it and be able to take care of my family without having to, you know, give up, you know, the type of stuff that we like and we work hard for. Yeah. But, yeah. Every day that I wake up and I get to do this, every time somebody tell me they like my songs, it made me feel away.
That's what's up.
Like, if somebody tell me that, like, man, I just love your music, I love your sound, and like they rocking with me, like I make sure I tell every single person that fuck with me or that tell me to my face or that tell me anywhere that they, they rock with me, I make sure I tell them that I appreciate them. I appreciate their support. I appreciate all the comments and the likes and the follows and the tags. Like, a lot of people, they might think that stuff like that doesn't even really matter, but I remember I went from not getting mentioned a lot to, winning.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
real.
grateful. Oh, I'm about to get teary-eyed. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for the journey, for the process, being able to learn the things that I've learned, because a lot of people don't receive it the way I receive it. I'm grateful to be able to share it with other people too.
Yeah.
Because I done brought a couple of artists through you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And been on the sideline
Yeah.
and watching them do their thing. Like, I'm grateful for the process. I'm grateful for the journey. I'm grateful for the music. I'm grateful for, just everything, period, everything that come with it. I'm grateful I'm talented and able to do this, and able to write these songs like this, and able to have this ear, able to have the mind to want to learn and be able to learn, because, yeah, it's a lot of things that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for the experience, the whole experience. I'm grateful for this lifestyle, because I can't see myself doing anything else. To be for real, I couldn't see myself doing nothing else. But this is what I was meant to do.
I'm happy for you, Casey, man. When I say I'm happy from the bottom of my heart, man, I really am, because
I appreciate it.
I love seeing people that I know grow into the person that I always knew that they're gonna be.
Yeah, for sure.
And just keep doing you, man. Just keep doing you.
And I appreciate all your support too. Like, over the years, it's been a course of maybe about. When was y'all on that? Y'all been through stations. Those high school tours was probably about 6 years ago, 7.
We were doing it heavy in 16,
That was a
17?
while ago.
Yeah. You're right.
Because when I was working other artists, I had a big old pregnant belly and a newborn.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
I was too sick to get on stage, but I couldn't stay away from it, so I had to go grab me some people that I could help and put them out there.
I remember that, man. And because I remember we used to go to a lot of schools.
We used to be at about 2 schools minimum. We was going to tear them schools up every single day of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the grind, though, man.
Man, that was such a... Man, people don't even... It's kind of hard to even explain these experiences to people, because it's just like, you would have just had to have been there, because I know it might sound crazy, but this stuff really happened.
Yeah. And you know what the crazy part is? Them kids that right now, they're grown now. Mm-hmm. And so now we done grown with those kids, man. And it's just crazy how, like, perception is and everything, man.
Yep, they sure are grown, because I was pushing some teenagers.
Yeah.
They grown.
Yeah.
They grown. They grown men now. So, yeah, they grow.
Hey, man.
That time moves. So, like I said, I'm just, when it comes to being grateful, I'm grateful for the whole journey and process.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Give it a round of applause one time. Give it a round of applause. That's what I'm talking about, man. Where's my damn button at? God damn. Oh, well, I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's the improvise.
Hey, man. I do appreciate this. Where can the people find you at? MySpace, Black Planet, everything.
I wish I had my MySpace page. My MySpace would have been lit. MySpace, I had like little stuff like coming down from my page. My song was playing when my page came up. Like, man, if they brought back MySpace, my page would be so fire. But,
Let me ask you the real deal. Who's in your top 5?
Oh, man, I don't remember. I remember I had my mom. I remember I had my best friend. I don't remember who else. Oh, you know what? Them top 5, top 10, they probably get a whole bunch of people in a whole lot of years. You would
definitely get in trouble.
Like, what? Yeah, I think my mom was like my number 1 friend or something like that.
Oh man.
But yes, as far as anything, y'all can follow me on everything at Kristen Che'Rei. That's KRISTENCHEREI. That's on Instagram. That's on YouTube. That's on Spotify. Y'all can Google me. I'm gonna pop up. Yeah, that's on Facebook. Y'all tap in. Y'all fuck with me.
Hey, where did the name come from?
That's my real name.
That's your real name? Mm-hmm. Wow, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, a lot of people used to. Well, when I first started rapping, I was when I first started rapping, my cousins used to call me Gutter, so I was Gutter K.
Ooh.
And then I started growing up, and I was Casey. No, was I Casey? Yeah, I was Casey. But then, when it comes to like pushing music and being on databases that have millions and millions of people on there, and you want people to be able to search your name in, KC is kind of broad.
I get that.
So I had to, what does KC stand for? Kristen Che'Rei. That's my real name.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Mm-hmm. So I had to narrow that down. Now when you type Kristen Che'Rei, it's on me.
And it's only one you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. Make sure you guys support. Always support the people that I bring up here because they're dope as hell. So, before you go, last thing. I always ask artists if they can do a drop for me.
For sure.
If you could say your name and I'm rocking with Chicago 77.3.
77.3. That's the name of it, Chicago 77.3.
Yes,
What's up, world? It's your girl, Kristen Che'Rei, and I'm up here rocking with my boy, DJ Malone at Chicago 77.3. Let's get it.
Gang. We do appreciate everybody for tuning in and tuning in with me, man. Make sure you guys stay in tune with me. And check out the music. She got a YouTube page, so run them likes up.
Yeah, do all that. Like, comment. I like to talk to my people.
Definitely, man.